Hey, that's nice. You have either bought your first model airplane, are still in doubt which one to buy, or you're just curious about model airplanes. Either way, this video is for you, because today I will tell you 9 tips and tricks you should know when you start collecting model airplanes. Tip 1. Keep your models clean. For example, the oil on your hands can influence the shininess of your airplanes. You therefore want to wash your hands before you're going to touch an aircraft model, or you wear gloves when you touch it. Furthermore, when you have your models displayed on an airport, dust will land on top of the aircraft models. It is important that you keep your models dust free, by for example cleaning them once every 2 weeks. I always make my models dust free using a microfiber cloth. Tip 2. Keep your models out of the sun. When you chill on the beach for too long, you will get a sunburn. The same can happen to your model aircraft. When they are exposed to the UV light of the sun for a long amount of time, the color of the aircraft will slightly change and there is nothing you can do about it. It is therefore important to remember to always keep your models out of direct sunlight. Tip 3. Do not throw away the boxes. You have just received your first model aircraft and out of joy and happiness you decide to throw away the box.
You made a big mistake.
Without the original box, the airplane will lose a part of its value, which, if you want to get rid of the airplane sometime later, will mean that you get less money for it, as buyers want their aircraft to come in the original box. The box is also important during the shipping process as it protects the aircraft from damages during shipment. Tip 4. Handle your models with care because they are fragile. The two weakest points of the model airplanes are the vertical stabilizer and the landing gear. Both parts are very small and generally made out of plastic, which means that you should not pick up the aircraft at its vertical stabilizer and never should exert force on the top of the aircraft because it will stress out the landing gear. Once a part is broken and you try to fix it, there will always be a trace of the glue. So be really careful yourself. And also be aware when little children, cats or dogs are around your model airplanes. Tip 5. Don't hurry. A big collection isn't built in a single day. Collecting aircraft models is not a game of who has the most aircraft models in their collection. It is a hobby in which over a longer period of time you get more and more models, you learn more about aviation and you gain skills and expertise in miniature building. Each of your models will have its unique history and its story to tell about where and how you bought it. Appreciate the little details and allow the collection to evolve over time. Tip 6. Document your collection in an Excel sheet. I myself have a big Excel sheet in which I keep track of all my models. I have the aircraft type, registration, the product number of the manufacturer and the price for which I bought the aircraft all together in one sheet. The Excel sheet is good for a couple of reasons. Firstly, financial management. With the Excel sheet you have a quick overview of the prices you've paid for all the models. You can track expenditures and prevent overspending and aid in financial planning for future purchases. Furthermore, should anything happen to your collection, you will have a detailed record of the collection and its value. It is not only very useful to have an Excel sheet, but it's also fun to track your collection and its growth, as over time you add more and more models. Tip 7. Stay organized and put all your boxes together. This one seems quite logical to me, but when you get a new model and you put it on your airport, please don't throw the box in a random spot. I have a big IKEA box and an IKEA cupboard organizer to keep all my boxes together. Not only does it look better when all your boxes are neatly organized, but it's also better for their safety. If you put your boxes in a random spot and you accidentally sit on one, the box is finished. So please, keep your boxes organized. Tip 8. Have a look on Instagram or Facebook because there are big model airplane communities to be found there. You are not alone in this world, and there are so many more people collecting model airplanes. Many of them you can find either on Facebook or on Instagram. And this is good for so many reasons. I myself have got so much inspiration and ideas just from scrolling on Instagram. If there is anything unclear or you have a question, you can put it in a Facebook group. You will always be up to date about any news in the industry, any events or shows you won't miss because they are always announced on all social media platforms, and it can give you encouragement and motivation because sharing your progress, challenges and achievements allows you to receive support and motivation from fellow enthusiasts and collectors. Lastly, tip 9. Attend aviation events. I get so much inspiration and motivation after visiting an aviation event. Like for example the Amsterdam Aviation Collectors Fair, which will be hosted the 18th of February 2024. I will put a link in the description for tickets to the event. Events like the Aviation Fair are awesome to meet new people who are also enthusiasts about model airplanes. It's a great place to score some bargains and you have access to buy some rare models which don't come across very often. It's a great place to gain motivation and inspiration and meet new people. So that's it. Whether you are a seasoned model airplane collector or just starting out, the tips and advice shared in this video are aimed at enriching your experience and helping you build a collection that brings you joy and fulfillment. From maintaining your models with care to actively participating in online and offline communities, every step contributes to a more immersive and enjoyable hobby. Take your time, stay organized and cherish every moment as you explore the fascinating world of aviation through these miniature masterpieces. Thank you for watching today. Please consider to like and subscribe. I hope I've been valuable to you and your model plane collecting journey. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below or contact me on Instagram. Take care and see you in the next video.